What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, coming to you with the Minnesota Timberwolves. This team is one of the teams I love watching. They got high potential. I made a couple videos about them in the past. This team was terrible last year. They won 16 and 66 last year. But this team had a whole lot of injuries, guys. Y'all got to remember that. Kevin Martin went down. Pekovic went down. Then Rubio went down. This team won 16 games because most of their team was injured all season. So they didn't have a chance to really play. They had a chance just to develop their talent because I feel like Shabazz Muhammad got better. I feel like Zach Levine got better. I feel like Andrew Wiggins got more comfortable playing in the NBA as the season went on. He got better. He got more confidence, and he started playing a whole lot better. So I like what they was doing. They had all them injuries, but it helped their young players develop and get some playing time, and that helped his team. So, and Gorgie Dang too, he got some more time and more development, and he got decent. So Andrew Wiggins was their leading scorer with 17 points a game, but it actually was Kevin Martin, but he missed too many games. And Andrew Wiggins shot, he went from shooting 40% to 43% by the end of the season. And also, let's talk about their stats. Now they was number 23rd in the NBA in scoring. This team played a lot of up tempo, quick pace. They got up and down the floor. They attacked the defense. I like this Zach Levine at the point guard because he can create his own shot. He can cross over, dribble, get to the paint, kick out the shooters, get out on fast break, and explode. So I like them to get rid of Ricky Rubio and put Zach Levine at point guard and let him develop into what he could be because he got high potential. Now, they didn't have no defense. This team don't. Pekovic is not a rim protector. He just a big body. That's what they need Gorgie Dang to be the center. He's quicker, he's more mobile, and he's more athletic than Pekovic. So I like to see Gorgie Dang as a starting center, unless they can get a better center, because Gorgie Dang, his potential don't look that higher. It looked like he's getting to his highest potential. I think that's kind of sad, but I don't think he can get that much better to me. But I think the biggest blocks on this team is Zach Levine and Andrew Wiggins. They untradeable. They are playing. They was playing amazing in the second half. Ever since February, they've been putting, like, Zach Levine was putting up double digit assists, 20 and 10, 15 and 15, a couple steals, a couple rebounds. Zach Levine showed you he can be an all around player. So I really like this team, and they was 17th in assists. But like I said, these stats don't matter because they wasn't healthy the whole season. So now we're gonna talk about their draft pick. Now they only won 16 games. They got a top 5 pick protected. So either they gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 guaranteed since they only won 16 games. Now some people saying the Minnesota Timberwolves gonna be the number 1 pick because they got the highest win percentage because they lost the most games. So with that being said, they can get Carl Anthony Towns. Like I said, Gorgie Dang, I'm not that sold on him. So I actually like Carl Anthony Towns going to Minnesota. And I like Jahlil Okafor. And I like D'Angelo Russell. But they don't need a point guard. So the best picks for them is to get Towns, Okafor, uh Chris Tapps is a sleeper pick for them. Like if they could get Gorgie Dane to be more of a shot blocker, rim protector, and a rebounder, Chris Tapps will be a good pick for the pick and roll to be a stretch four and to be a knockdown shooter. So in case they need floor spacing for Zach Levine and Andrew Wiggins and Shabazz Muhammad in the post and Zach Levine and Andrew Wiggins in the post, and when they want to break down the defense and get to the paint, get to the free throw line, they need a power forward to stretch out that floor because Pekovic can't do it. Gorgie Dang is working on it, but they can put Gorgie at the 5 and Chris Tapps at the 4, and that can stretch out the floor and get them some floor spacing. So I like Towns with the number 1 pick. If that's their best option to get Towns. I like Okafor, but like I said, Pekovic already better than Okafor, and he's locked down to a long-term deal. And Mario, I like Mario, but I don't like Mario. I like Chris Tapps and Stanley Johnson. Frank Kaminsky could be a sleeper pick for them because he's another stretch big, but he's just too late in the draft. You'd rather take Chris Tapps or Towns or Okafor. I don't think they need D'Angelo Russell or Moutier. I think if they get them players or Justice Winslow, I think if they draft them players, they draft them for best talent available because they already got Andrew Wiggins, who gonna be a lockdown defender and a go-to scorer. So they don't need Justin Winslow or Mario. They don't need D'Angelo Russell because they already got Ricky Rubio and they already got Zach LaVine and they already got Shabazz Muhammad and Andrew Wiggins. So they got guards already and they already got point guards. So they don't need Moutier or Russell. Now, this team, I like Kevin Martin. I like Rubio. I like Pekovic. I've been saying this for a while. They need to get rid of Pekovic. He got a tradable contract. He just haven't been healthy. But everybody in the NBA know he can post up. Everybody in the NBA know he can score. I think they can get a first round pick for Pekovic. I think they can get rid of his salary cap all in general. He can be a power forward on a good team. He can be a center on a decent team. So I think if they can get rid of Kevin Martin and trade him to a team that's looking for a bench scorer like Indiana or Detroit, they're looking for a 3-point shooter that can score and create their own shot. I think they'd be willing to give up some salary cap for Kevin Martin. Also, Pekovic. Now, Ricky Rubio, he's tricky. They didn't give him that much money, but they kind of overpaid him. But he's still developing. I don't really, not a big fan of Ricky Rubio, but he can be tradable to the right team. Like the Houston Rockets, I can see picking him up or something like that. So if they can give you a couple picks or trade KJ McDaniels and another player for some salary cap relief, I can see them trading Zach Rubio for Zach LaVine because sometimes they play Zach LaVine at the 2. I like Zach LaVine at the point guard. So I think they should pick Towns, Okafor, and Kristaps for Parenzis. If they can't draft them 3 players, then they're gonna have to draft the best talent available, which is probably gonna be Justice, Russell, or Moutier, and just use them as an asset or develop them and trade them in the future because they don't need no more point guards. They don't really need no centers, but you can't pass on Towns. You can't pass on Jahlil Okafor if you can get those players. And like I said, Pekovic and Kevin Martin are tradable players because they're on decent contracts. So I think they need to get rid of both of them and rebuild young. They just need young talent. Trade all their veterans for young talent because they really need those players to develop and become the future. And most of their players below 24. So that's just they need to keep it all young and put some good mindset veterans on this team. And I think the Minnesota Timberwolves will be on their way to being a playoff team in another 3 to 4 years. It's gonna take a while for this team to get there because they talent ain't enough. But they got a lot of young pieces and they just need to keep developing them. So I think in 3 to 4 years we'll see if they're a championship or a playoff team. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And by the way, I don't think this team should get any free agents. I think the biggest key for this team is honestly to just develop and draft. I don't think this team need to buy no free agents. I don't think they need to spend no money. They need to get rid of Kevin Martin and Pekovic. They need to get rid of them players and just go straight salary cap, rookie contract deals, and rebuild. They don't need no free agents. They don't need to be trying to go to the playoffs. They just need to develop and draft players and develop them and just build a nice, young, healthy team that can compete in the future. No free agents. Just draft and development is all they need. And like I said, I'm looking forward to Zach LaVine and Andrew Wiggins.